Hi, my name is Sana. I am CEO of TOO.BADASS branding agency, and today we are talking about the services we provide. And it includes four packages. The first one is brand identity package, the second one is web design package, the third one is mobile app design, and the fourth one is my favorite all-in-one branding package, which covers both brand identity and web design or mobile app design. And let's start with our first service, which is brand identity. It's perfect fit for those who are starting a business or who want to rebrand the existing business. Investment here starts from $3,000 and goes up to $6,000. Time starts from 3 weeks and goes up to 5 weeks. Concepts from 1 to 3, offered design concept, 3 circles of full revisions. Why do we have difference here in investment from 3 to 6K, and why do we have difference in time? The difference here lies in deliverables, which we will cover soon. Especially we can spend 1 week working on the logo and packaging, or 3 weeks working on logo, packaging, merchandise, social media, presentation, and all you can imagine. What is included here? It varies depending on your product, on your project. We'll discover that on our first call. But essentially, first week starts with discovery and strategy and first design concept. And it includes 1 update, meaning 1 call at the end of the week. The second step would last from 1 to 3 weeks. It's brand identity design. It's when we are closing our doors and we start really creating as designers. And it can include from 1 to 3 updates, depending on how long it would last. Here we design all the materials from the list of deliverables, and now we'll cover them. What do you get as a result? What are the material things that you can touch, that you can see as the result of our cooperation? Reusable summary of market research, logo and colors, typography and style, mascots if needed, icons, stickers, merchandise design, packaging, banners, billboards, posters, business cards, presentation slides, reusable materials for social media, and reusable brand book with guidelines. Now, service number 2, web design. And web design here is super broad. It's for people who want to design a premium level website of any size, starting from 1 to 50 pages and even more, or category. It can be landing page for promoting one product. It can be regular corporate website. It can be e-commerce website. It can be platform, admin platform, dashboards, CRM, and software as a service. Whatever you can come up with, we will design it all, because it includes here UI and UX knowledge plus web design knowledge. So if you want premium level website, this package is for you. It can start with investment from $1,750 and go up to $8,000. But again, if you have 50 pages of your website, it can be $8,000. But if you have small website which needs to be done with the perfect level of animation, with perfect level of illustrations, imagery, copy, with all of it together and with branding, then $1,750. That would last for starting from 2 weeks to 1.5 months, or even more. Will have to take you and give you custom time. Concepts from 1 to 3 concepts and 3 rounds of revisions. What is included here? What are the deliverables? Essentially, we start from the first week. It can be 3 days or 1 week. Also depends on the scale. And 3 concepts, right? It's a discovery process. We start with a discovery call. We talk to you. We really learn and listen everything that you can say about your product. And we ask you even more about target audience, tone of voice, look and feel, values, about your mission, about your goals, about brand pairings. We discover it all. And then we analyze the data that we've got together. And then we design concepts and references and mood boards and directions that you can take in brand design, and you select one and we move on to the next stage, which can last from 3 days to 3 weeks. It's designed for desktop. We start off with that option. We start with the structure of the website. than with low fidelity and high fidelity wireframes, which are black and white schemes of the website. And at last, we do the design itself. After your approval, hopefully, we will move on to mobile design, which would last from 1 to 3 days. From 2 days to 1 week, we have revisions, like 2 updates. And then the last day, we cover UI kit or design system, plus delivery for development, like documentation that developers would be using, not to skip any animations, any details, any states of buttons on hover. All these tiny icons and all the details are covered. What do you get at the result? Deliverables. First, reusable summary of market research. Selling structure. Figma clickable and animated design with documentation ready for development. Service number 3, mobile app design. It's not entirely different from stages and deliverables of web design, which we covered previously, but this is for people who want to design premium level mobile app that is perfect for their target audience, for their niche, that is on really good quality level. In terms of investment for mobile app, it starts from $5,000. This is too relative to say directly, because some apps might have 2 screens, and obviously this would cost less than $5,000. But there are also mobile apps that would have hundreds of pages and hundreds of flows that would be complex. So the estimate here and investment would be custom. We will say approximately $5,000. Time here would start from 1 month and more, 2 concepts for design, and 3 rounds of revisions. What is included? It varies depending on your product. In the first week, we do same discovery as we have on brand identity and on web design. It's discovery call for 1 hour, then analysis of data, filling in branding questions, design concepts and references, because we give you 2 options of design which would fit your brand and you select one. 2 weeks after that, we will be focusing on design, and we'll have 2 updates or 2 calls with you to approve it all and appropriate stages. We would start with the user journeys and this structure of the app, how logics of this would work. And from that, we'll move on to low fidelity wireframes, then to high fidelity wireframes. If it confuses you, the terms that I'm using, low fidelity is like low detail level of details on the screen, and high fidelity is high level of details, super detailed screens that are black and white, not yet with design. And after approval, we will move on to design and to making it colorful, bright, and meeting your expectations. After design, we cover UI kit, design system, and clickable prototype, and do delivery for development. At the end of our design, we'll have 1 more week for 3 rounds of revisions. Unless you'd have questions, corrections, any comments, any mistakes you'll notice, we'll all cover that. What do you get as a result in terms of deliverables? So this is reusable summary of market research, app user journey, high fidelity wireframes, and Figma clickable and animated design with documentation of it. The last service, which is my favorite, service number 4 or package number 4, it's all-in-one branding package. It's the most advantageous for you and for us. It's like win-win situation. Why? Because it costs a little less than if you put brand identity and web design, or brand identity and mobile app design together. It costs less. But these cases are more interesting for us. That's why we are making them beneficial to you. If you want all-in-one package, branding, web or app design included, the best package for business owners who are starting a brand or do rebranding. This is the best. All the visuals that you have would be aligned across platforms, and that's the main uniqueness that we have in our agency. We got so sick of getting inquiries for designing one page out of a website, and this website or mobile app or whole business would be crappy, but we will design one page and client would ask us to make this of high quality. Then this page would not be consistent with the rest of the design, and nobody would remember you. If brands are of high quality, they focus on every tiny detail. The investment here starts from $5,000, and the timeline here would start from 1 month, concepts would be 2, and revisions, round of revisions, 3. What is included? In the first week, we'll make discovery and 2 concepts. It would include discovery call for 1 hour, analysis of data, design concepts, and references. On the second week, we will cover brand identity design, so logo, mascots, icons, stickers, whatever your project requires. On the third week, we'll cover design of the website or of the app, and it's for small products, right? So we can create sitemap, user flow, then design for website or app, UI and design system, and then do delivery for development. And the last week in our months would be revisions. 3 calls where we can conduct 3 full rounds of revisions of your product. And what are the deliverables? What do you get as a result? It's your reusable summary of market research. It's logo and colors, typography and style, mascots, icons, stickers, merchandise design, packaging, banners, billboards, posters, business cards, presentation slides, reusable materials for social media, brand book with guidelines, selling structure of a website or app, and design of a website or app. So these were all 4 packages of our TOO.BADASS branding agency: brand identity, web design, mobile app design, and all-in-one branding package, which I love the most. I want to say a few words about the agency itself. So we are TOO.BADASS branding agency of 4 designers with an average 4 years of experience in the agency and 2 unique benefits. 1 designer focuses on 1 project at a time. When we take your product, we assign brand designer for you. And since we are a boutique branding agency, we are not focusing on quantity. We are focusing only on quality and only on working on your product, 1 person at a time. So the brand designer would give you full focus, would not be interrupted or irritated by anything else, and that would increase his productivity and creativity level. All the attention would be only for you. You'd be our special client. So the result will say for itself. The second uniqueness is we make sure that your design aligns across platforms, that your design would be aligned on social media and on the website that you have, on the app that you have, and in channels and community that you have, or in a physical world. Maybe you have a bakery and your banners, billboards, and your packaging, your cups would be aligned with the website that you have. So everybody would really notice you and then remember you easily. There are tricks on how to remember your brands. Why are we doing things this way? We are sick of people doing things not on a quality level, not on a focusing on the quantity, focusing on short term, focusing on just getting money for quick pages that do not bring any value. We are sick of that, as far as you are, I hope. And if our values align, we would be glad to work with you. Because this is the only way to make brands stand out of the crowd. If one designer works on the project from the start, from 0 to its completion. This is why we are unique. We will not make your product the best on the market in the niche, but we will make it the only one. We'll make it different. Text us. Here are our contents and contacts. And if you are interested in our content, in getting more about branding, in working with us, here are other videos that you might find useful. See ya.